I am the judge. Dredd may be the law, but I am the judge. And apologies, citizens. I haven't seen you for a while because I've been out doing my street patrols. But recently it came to my attention that a new game came out for handheld devices, both Android and iOS, called Judge Dredd Crime Files. From a developer called No Yetis Allowed, which is kind of an unusual name if you ask me. It's a card battling strategy game that's a heck of a lot of fun. I've been really enjoying it. I thought I'd give it a full proper review. Now, this is a very complicated strategy game, so this might end up being a bit of a lengthy review. I think what I'll do first is just give you a little highlight of what some of the things that this game can offer.
Suck stump gas creeps. Fire cannons.
So there you go, there's a preview of what this game has on offer. Let me go in depth. Here's Dredd on the streets of Mega City 1. This is our home menu, and there's a lot of options here, which I will go into in some depth. But let's just cut to the chase right away and show you this card game in action. We're taking on 4 waves of perps, and right now I'm staring down 2 of the punks carrying illegal firearms. A front kick should be the best way to get them to know who's in charge here.
All for you, creep.
Time to neutralize his buddy with a bash of my baton.
What's up, creep?
Now that he's weakened, throw the cuffs on him.
Cuffs on, creep. ISO cubes for you, creep.
First wave neutralized.
All for you, creep.
You see those green flashing indicators? I'll explain them later.
Go Judge Gauntlet.
Looking at some of the numbers in front of me, which I'll go into in more detail in a moment, it would be smart to dodge here.
Gotta dodge. Truck. For the force of the law. Cuffs on, creep. Fun time's over, punk.
A successful stun!
All for you, creep.
2 down, 1 to go.
Truck.
Nah, but he got me.
What's up, creep? Gotta dodge.
Perps can miss, regardless if I choose dodge.
For the force of the law.
So I go for him. No, him.
Like that, punk. Cuffs on, creep. Gotta dodge.
Yeah, Molotov. That was bad news for a street judge.
on, creep. Fun time's over, punk.
The center perp is arrested. That's him out of commission.
Gotta dodge. Using med taps.
You can also heal Dredd in this game with the med taps.
All for you, creep.
Mission accomplished. So that's a short version of how to play this game. And I have to say, it's good. None of the usual in-app purchases or freemium problems so many mobile games suffer from here. Sure, you can pay cash for upgrades, but just doing a little street patrolling will get you proficient as a judge in a little while, and I appreciate that. Let me show you the other menu items. On the left are daily deals. Here you get a free bonus every day. In my case, I just got some points awarded toward my dodge ability. And down here under credits and kit, you get a 4-hour bonus. I just got a stun gas and an interrogate. I can use these cards once during the next 4 hours as a completely free award. This menu with the red exclamation mark shows my current deck of cards I can use against the perps. The upper blue area are my cards I keep in my hand, and the cards below are ones I can swap out if I want to. Each card, like this cross one, is upgradable with in-game currency. I have 108 points awarded, and I need 100 to be able to upgrade this card. Doing so will increase the amount of damage the cross attack will do. To upgrade this card will cost me 1,000 credits. Remember that stun gas I was awarded earlier? Well, it and other pieces of support equipment like the flashbang are also upgradable. My stun gas cards are currently level 2, and I have 11 of them stored. That bite cannon attack that I previewed, it's upgradable too, but I personally don't like using bite cannons except in an absolute emergency. And these are my interrogation techniques, also upgradable, and I'll show you what they're for later. This is the daily roster. Accomplish these goals and you'll earn an award. These are missions. Think of them as milestones that will grant you credits when you cross them. Now here are the crime files. This is like story mode. Each of these chapters tells more of the Dog's Rule case that Dredd is currently working on, and in addition to more cutscenes, these missions are of an increased challenge. Earning stars for accomplishing certain things in each story earns you currency. I'll play Dog's Day Afternoon here to give you an idea. Notice how each perp here has 3 numbers over their head? The large number is their move. Each turn you play, that number is going to reduce. And when they get to 0, that perp is going to attack. The small yellow number is their stamina. Get that to 0 and they're unconscious or dead depending on which way you attack them. The blue number is their armor. It might take damage you deal to the perp depending on what way you attack them. Luckily, these particular perps have no armor. The blue number is 0. My front attack used 2 movement points, meaning the perp on the left got to slice at me with his knife. My stun shot used 2 movements, and that has rendered that perp out of commission for a while. Unfortunately, this meant the rear perp was able to lob his Molotov cocktail at me, but he missed. So I have 4 cards I can play against the perp at the rear. His cronies are unable to move for a long time, and he doesn't do anything for 4 turns. My cards have small green numbers indicating how many turns they will take, and since they're either 1 or 2 turns, I have some room to try different things. I'll give him a bash for up to 59 points, and since he has 73, this will bring him down in health.
That's all, creep.
Good news, the rear perp surrendered. See the hands up icon? That means that since he gave up and the other 2 are already defeated, we can move on to the next fight. Three perps, pretty strong health, but no armor. They all move after 4 turns. I'll give one an uppercut, which does a lot of damage, but uses 3 turns. We have a good card called Dodge that only uses 1 turn and will either make them miss me or their damage goes into the Dodge card up to a maximum number of points, depending on how I've upgraded it, before it hits me. You see how I took no damage there even though their attacks would have hit? That's the Dodge card for you. Another front kick has reduced this perp to 0 health, so he's out. Gotta take out the middle perp, but he's got 67 health, and he attacks in 2 turns. My bash will only do 59 to him. Maybe not. My jab does less damage, only 30, but then again only uses 1 turn. Let's see what happens.
Like that, punk.
Good. He surrendered to the force of the law. Very sensible. An uppercut will take the middle perp out of action, but that means his cronies get to go on the next turn. And I don't have a dodge. Darn it. Guess I'll just do a front kick to the one on the right, even though that's gonna give them both a chance to retaliate. It got me. But my armor took the damage. Blue indicator is down from 148 to 48. And now my cards are flashing with a lower than normal turn count. Maybe because I did a lot of damage, so this is a bonus? Not sure, but I'll take it.
That's all, creep.
The bash only did 59, but it was enough to convince him to surrender to the law. Success! That earned me 72 credits, bringing my total up to 5,015. 90 experience points. And I finally got the middle star for finishing in less than 10 rounds, so I earned some bonus shields. Now that's story mode. It's harder than regular patrols, and you can only unlock these chapters by finding clues. On the patrol page, we see 3 possible patrols telling us how many perps, what their crimes are, and rewards we might win if we succeed. Same deal as before. We have 3 perps on our first wave, but these ones are wearing armor. See the blue numbers? My stun has brought the first perp to 0 and 0. And with only 1 turn till the middle perp moves, I'll arrest him. My card seems strong enough.
Nice old cubes for you, creep.
Can my jab get the last perp?
Like that, punk.
Nope. And my armor took the shotgun shell. Uppercut.
Judge Gauntlet.
See those flashing question marks? We'll get back to them.
All for you, creep. What's up, creep?
The flashing question mark means you can interrogate a perp. And luckily, in my 4-hour bonus, I got an extra interrogate card I can play.
One chance, creep. Talk.
No good. Gonna be a tough guy, huh?
You against me and the whole Justice Department, creep. Start talking.
There! We caved to our threatened card. And we earned a clue card.
Judge Gauntlet. Like that, punk?
No, that didn't do as much damage as I hoped. And now I have 2 perps that go in the next turn. Luckily, I have a dodge standing by.
Dodge.
Those big rifles must pack a punch, because even with a dodge, I ended up losing my armor, and my health is down to 125 now.
What's up, creep?
Specialist flashing. I've gone far enough into battle that I can launch my bike cannons if I want. Normally, I prefer to immobilize perps and send them to the ISO cubes, but considering my armor's gone, I'm almost at half health, staring down 4 perps. It's time to use the bike attack.
My cannons.
The body's head to resake. Another clue card earned, and a bunch more points toward my uppercut, which is maxed out till I buy an upgrade anyway. So these are patrols, and honestly, I recommend you play these the most. They allow you to earn credits and experience, and better yet, increase the points in your card so you can take on more in the storyline.
Like that, punk? All for you, creep.
Now let me show you some of that equipment I have. As I said before, the big number shows how many turns until a perp attacks. Remember that stun gas I got? Watch how chucking 1 at them increases the number of turns till they fight.
Suck stum gas, creeps. Judge Gauntlet. What's up, creep? Like that, punk? Full force of the law. All for you, creep. Like that, punk? Gotta dodge. Cuffs on, creep. Fun time's over, punk. Judge Gauntlet.
I could have used bike cannons there, but first of all, I prefer to bring perps in over killing them. And I think you earn more credits and more experience for bringing perps to justice instead of executing them. That's how the Sega Genesis game works, and I assume this one is similar. So now that we've earned some clue cards through interrogation, let's use them toward unlocking the next chapter in story mode. And that's pretty much the way I progress in this game. I play a lot of patrols, earn experience points, invest credits in upgrading my cards, and make my way through the story. And yes, you can fix up your blue armor points. Get them back up to 170 by using repair armor.
That's better.
Doing that has earned me another level. Dredd has reached level 9, so my health and armor are up to 180 now. And since we've done so much on the daily roster, we've earned more shields and unlocked the booster reward pack, giving us more points to our punch. Oh, what are shields for? They're the other currency in this game, but don't worry, they're not like the super rare type you can only buy or something. In fact, they are really only for purchasing more boosts or unlocking new special attacks like this Taser Fist here. I'm going to add that to my regular deck. So what's my final verdict on Judge Dredd case files for iOS and Android? It gets a commendation. This is an excellent free mobile game with a lot of strategy and none of the usual sort of freemium or in-app purchasing trouble that so many mobile games are guilty of. This one, you can get through it without any kind of need to have to upgrade or have to fork over some cash. It's a really excellent representation of the Judge Dredd world of Mega City 1. You never got to see some of the more interesting villains that you can take on in this game. There's mutants and giant creatures and a whole bunch of different things, cybernetics. There's a wide variety of villains, lots of different strategy. You really got to think in this game. Plus, something else I really like in a mobile game that this one has, you're not tethered. You don't need to be able to check in through Wi-Fi or on a cellular network. You can play this in a tunnel and have an entirely good gaming experience without needing to actually check in. Really, really like this. No Yetis allowed should be given a proper commendation for releasing such an excellent Judge Dredd game for mobile. Alright, well, that's it for this time. I'll be seeing you again soon enough. Until then, stay out of trouble.